Hey, listen, it is cold.
It is crazy.
We have just landed back, yeah? We just come back from a 2 weeks cruise.
A 2-week Caribbean cruise.
The coldest weather was 31 degrees, and that was when it was raining.
Yeah.
Like, it's chapping right now.
It is cold. Now, I like the cold, yeah? When we was in the Caribbean visiting all the countries we visited, I was like, I just want to get back to it being cold. I was checking the weather every single day in the UK, and it was like -1, -2.
Snowing.
Right now, it is currently 5 degrees, and I am chapping.
I'm not used to it. I swear
It is cold.
I've climatized to being in the Caribbean. Like, I promise you, I'm not meant to be from this place.
No, I do like the cold, but it's just an adjustment. It is brazy.
This ain't an adjustment. This is
Why is this watch talking constantly? I'm confused. Listen, we just came back from this cruise. This 14-day Caribbean cruise with P&O.
Yeah.
On the Britannia ship.
Speak about it.
Speak about it, sir.
Speak about it.
The cruise?
Listen, if there's anything that we can say, it's what we expected.
Is not what we got.
Is not what
it's
we
not.
got. Now, nothing bad to say about them.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you went for that, you got exactly what was
We were not the clientele for the P&O Britannia ship.
No, sir.
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, sir. We were not. We were not.
First of all, the ship was called Britannia. We should have known.
We should have known from the get-go.
The only
Sorry, go on.
reason why we went to this cruise, this particular specific cruise, was because they went to a certain place. That certain place is called Aruba. That place is where my mum was born.
Yeah.
Also where my nan died.
Yeah, giving birth.
Giving birth. So it was like we want to
sentimental.
Yeah, sentimental. We wanted to go to a cruise that went there so we could do some history and connect some dots. But other than that,
we should have not gone on that ship. Okay, we are not the clientele. Okay, we are. The music. Who the hell is Kim? What foolishness you talking? You better check yourself before you.
Hey,
that's what we were looking for.
Introduced to soca, yeah.
Constantly, right? That's the stuff that we wanted when we got on the ship. I wanted something, modern, very clean.
Hold on, pause. The room. Tara.
Hold on.
With her, if you go back, go back a few episodes, yeah. And we spoke about how much we had to pay, and just because of her extraness.
What do you mean? Explain.
We had to pay a surcharge
3.5 times more, or 2.5 times more than everybody else, because your girl booked a suite. Because I said, if I'm going on a Caribbean cruise with your family, I want to be comfortable. I want to have enough room. We're 2 big people.
Speak for yourself.
You and I are big people.
Don't touch me. You're bigger than me.
We're big boned, okay? So we need to have a room that I'm comfortable in, and I know that if I've booked a suite, there's going to be a certain level of service. Okay.
Well, it's going to be comfortable.
No, I also wanted I wanted to know that if I complain about something, it will be done, because I'm one of the highest paying customers. Anyway, your girl booked a suite. Yeah. Adrian complained about that suite for many months.
I complained about the money.
He complained
paying that money.
But babe, how was the suite?
It was, for me, so the reason why I agreed was because, and your mum can attest to this, because she told me, do not book that suite for Tara. She's a spoilt brat.
My mum never said that to you.
How do you know? Was you there?
Did my mum say that to you? Oh, wow.
And I said, you're not the one that's going on holiday with her. I can't take her after 2 weeks being upset, and it's annoying.
That's
I said, for peace of mind, have your little dirty suite. But when we got there, my peace of mind was seeing her being like, oh, it's kind of nice.
Oh.
After that, I could now relax.
Adrian, what?
No, I'm saying
just
it was nice.
answer the question. You didn't say it was nice. You've not said it was nice once. You said because she had her personal mind, I thought I could relax. Adrian, did you enjoy the room? Just shush. Did you enjoy the room?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the room?
Yeah,
would you have wanted to stay in the normal room? The last day, we got to stay in the normal cabin.
But what I'm saying is,
hold on.
If I did,
the last day of the cruise, we got to stay in a normal cabin. Yeah, it was like prison. There were no windows. There was no balcony. There was no nothing.
A bed, yeah. So you had a normal bed, single bed. And on top of the single, I'm talking about literally, if the bed, it comes down. And
there's another bed that comes down.
Another bed comes down, but it's on top of the single bed. If that bed was to come down, I'm telling you wouldn't be able to do that. Am I lying?
No.
You could not do that without hitting the...
So I'm saying that would have been a normal room. Okay, his wife got a suite. How did you enjoy the suite?
I love the suite.
Hold on, let's start again. Your wife...
Yeah, my wife.
Paid 2.5 times more than everybody else.
You said 3.5 before, but go on.
No, it wasn't 3.5 because it was... No, and then I corrected myself and said 2.5. Your wife paid 2.5 times more for a suite on the cruise.
That's correct.
You complained about.
Yeah.
Was giving side eye.
Yeah. About the money.
Giving me the attitude.
About the money. Yeah,
giving me the attitude.
Because of the money. I didn't want to spend that
Adrian
money. I didn't want to part ways with that.
Adrian?
Yeah.
How was the cruise?
The room.
How was the suite?
The suite. I love the jacuzzi in the bathroom. I like the shower. I like the toilet. I like the bedroom. The living room.
Oh, the living room.
The balcony.
The balcony.
I like the butler.
The butler. The cabin manager.
The cabin manager. I like
breakfast in the Epicurean every morning. Fine dining in the morning.
Fine dining.
How was it?
Exclusivity.
How was it? You loved
I like
it.
the cruise, yeah. The room was not the suite. It was good.
So I don't want to hear nothing. So the next holiday we go on, okay, if I pay 3.5 times more, don't complain. Because look, you enjoyed yourself.
No, I did.
If we was in the little dirty cabin, you wouldn't have enjoyed yourself. My man went to the toilet. My man went to the toilet in the small cabin, yeah. He went to the toilet. My man couldn't pull up his trousers in the bathroom. That's how small the bathroom.
That was when we was leaving. That was the last, the jail cell that we was in.
The jail cell?
I don't know how people...
That is wild.
I get it, because obviously you're not spending the majority of your time in the room.
I forgot. Adrian is one of those guys.
No. If I got that room, the majority of my time on that shit would have been outside of that room.
Yeah.
You could. I was going mad. I was so...
claustrophobic.
I was so unimpressed with the room, yeah. I didn't know what to do with myself. I fell asleep.
He slept for 3 hours. The cruise was... British. It was a very British ship.
And what would you liken it to?
I would liken it to Benidorm.
Benidorm, yeah.
Benidorm.
I would say Ibiza.
No, Ibiza sounds young.
Okay.
The normal age range for the Britannia ship is around 50. Yeah.
I think that's for most cruises.
No, it's not for most cruises because the Royal Caribbean.
There's better old people on that.
And also, no, there's not.
There is.
Adrian, I've been researching.
Yeah.
Also, if we went on the P&O RV ship, that probably would have been more accustomed to our preferences because it's a younger age range. It starts at 30. That's their middle age range is about 30. And it's a more modern ship. And they play music. On the Britannia ship, you didn't really... Look, it weren't for us, okay? I would say the only saving grace for us on that ship was a band called Exile. Every day, they had like bands and stuff like that.
They had entertainment from the minute you wake up
to the minute you go to sleep.
Yeah.
But the bands that they had one group, I think they're called Pulse, and they sing stuff like, we will rock you, we're gonna rock you, baby. No.
They had a DJ that would just play
Sweet Caroline. Oh. Now, I don't want to hear that when I'm on the Caribbean Ocean, if that is what we was on. I don't want to hear that. What I want to hear is, I feel good when you're wrapped up in your arms. Or 1, 2, 3, I'm loving you. 4, 5, 6, I'm missing you. 7, 8, 9, I want you back.
Oh, you never loved you.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Awesome. What else is there?
There is. Anyway.
I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. That's what I was looking to hear 24/7 at the pool, everything. We had to fight for sun lounges. It was giving those videos that I've seen on TikTok. Like when you when
get
you
up early in the morning.
Yeah, like the swimming pool opens at 8, but everyone's queuing from 6 a.m. to get there. That's what it was giving. Like, if we didn't get up in time, we wouldn't have nowhere to sun lounge on a sea day.
Well, there were places that was popular. I remember I showed you.
Yeah, you did show me the other side. I just feel like it wasn't for us. We're not their target audience. Do you get what I'm saying? But there was a band called Exile, and we had a few videos that went viral whilst we was away. And one of the videos, it was one of the band members from Exile. She ran up 2 flights of stairs and she was singing I Will Survive. And she ran over to Adrian and put her hands on Adrian. Obviously, I was not offended by her putting her hands on Adrian. Yeah. She is an entertainer. She's fantastic. But her band Exile, fantastic. They brought, I mean, I don't like soca, yeah?
Nor do I.
But they played some soca. Who the hell is Kim? What foolishness you talking?
What accent is that?
You better check yourself before you wreck your health. It was just everything that they did.
Like, we would go to see them like 3 times a day.
I would see them 3 times. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
We'll either go fine dining at night, see them in the daytime at the pool. Or
no, they weren't. They never done the daytime. They were always in the evening.
I saw them in the daytime.
Oh, I didn't.
I saw them in the daytime at the pool. They were in the live lounge. But this ship, in its entirety, I would say that the ship was good. Again, we are not the perfect clientele for them.
No, we were not the clientele for them.
They had theatre.
They had a theatre.
Really
they had cinema. They had a spa.
Restaurants. They got spas.
They had a lot. Yeah. But we are not their clientele. These are for people that are about to retire or, we're just not their clientele.
And there was young people, they don't get twisted.
There was some.
They enjoyed that as well. But they enjoyed that British culture of, let's get our kit off, stay and sunbathe until we look like a cherry.
Yeah.
That was literally what was
I feel like me and Adrian, look, the reality is, there were Black people on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was older people. Yeah, all 30 of us. Out of like 3,000. Definitely. There was definitely Black people, and the older Black people, they seemed to enjoy themselves as well. For me personally, I wanted to really engross myself in the food on the ship. I'm so sorry, P&O. It wasn't good. The food was terrible. Yeah. I refused to eat in the buffet. I refused to eat in that buffet. So we ended up spending mad money on room service.
£900.
I refused to eat in the buffet. We didn't spend £900 on the food. The £900 was including of the. Let me finish. Okay. It was including the internet. We also had to pay £24 a day for internet, and that's on one device. So we couldn't spend £24 and share the internet on our phones. It was £24 per device. So me and Adrian was paying £48 a day to use their internet to upload, because obviously we still had to work. I just think in general, there's some things that they need to work out. If we've called a spade, we spent $6,500 on a cruise. Yeah. I should be able to get internet for the room. Do you get what I'm saying?
More accommodating.
It should have been more.
They can't be charging you for.
It felt like they were taking change from every. We had to pay for water, guys. I had to pay £8 for 6 cans of 500 milliliter water. That doesn't make sense to me. If I've paid for a suite, we've got the highest room, I should be getting water as much as I want water. I have to pay for my food because it's room service, I understand that. But water and internet, those are things that should come with the room. All in all, it was a good cruise. Okay, it was a good experience. But again, for me, I will never go on the Britannia ship. I might try it. No, I said I might try and go on the Avia ship. I'm not going on a cruise again.
I'd definitely do a cruise.
No. I won't do a cruise.
I wouldn't do it that long.
There's something daunting about, it's humbling to be on the ocean.
Radar.
And know that you're in the middle of the ocean and nobody else is there with you.
My knees shook only one day.
Yeah, I remember.
Tara brought me to the edge and it was nighttime.
Yeah.
And at that time, I'd never been outside of my room and looking out at the ocean. We went on the top deck. Right to the edge, and Tara was making me look over, and I couldn't distinguish what was the
sky.
Where the sky started and the ocean finished.
It was so dark that it looked like. That's the only way I can explain it. It was so dark that it looked like a screensaver on the old school Microsoft Windows things that you would choose. Like, it was wild. Would I go on a cruise again? I'm scared of, I'm a fish, yeah? I love to swim. I'm a great swimmer. Both me and Adrian are. But when it comes to being in the ocean and knowing that there's sharks and whales and
bigger things,
and we only know 5% of what's in the sea.
And Tara, I'll watch some documentaries about
sharks and whales, the great white, the predators of the orcas and great whites, and they were fighting. Listen, if 10 orcas said, let's flip this, they're flipping it. Like, I can't explain it, yeah? I just don't know if I would do a ship again. If I would do a ship again, I would possibly try P&O RVR a lot further down the line. But I would want to try like the Royal Caribbean, because that's where the music is at and that's where the fun is at, and it's got more of a younger presence. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that, like we said, that the Britannia was terrible. Just for us, we're not I'm walking through and there's pictures of the Queen on the side. Respectfully, I'm not interested. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, my nan would have loved it because she respected the royal family. I don't really care.
Anyway, let's talk about the food. On one of the first nights, we went to one of the restaurants, yeah? It said Caribbean.
Yeah. So I ordered beef patties. Your mum ordered saltfish fritters and curry goat. And then we ordered like a share platter. A share platter.
What did the beef patties taste like?
A samosa.
Not one person I saw there was from the Caribbean that was cooking.
No.
Because the chef would walk around.
And then
the service there, amazing.
Yeah, the service was fantastic.
Amazing.
Service is amazing. The saltfish fritters tasted like onion bhajis. And the curry goat, I didn't even try that. Your mum, it didn't look good.
The curry goat was, you could taste curry, but like, it didn't, I don't know.
You know it was going wrong when the waiter said, you want the goat curry? From when you said goat curry, bro, it's done. It's done. No, it's done.
More like a korma than a curry, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was mad. The service was fantastic.
About that Caribbean fuse.
About the ship, I do want to shout out Exile, the band. They really, really made that experience for me. If they were not on the ship, I probably would have been very miserable. And I also want to shout out AG, who was our cabin manager. Yeah, he put a smile on my face every single day. I want to shout out Mariella, who was our waitress in the Epicurean for breakfast. When we came in, Edward the butler, like, you guys were fantastic.
Ain't nothing but the good vibes. We met each other in our teen time. Since then we got saved, engaged, had them not displayed. Our love through married life. Meet the force, that's our tagline.
What was the best thing about the holiday? About the cruise?
Aruba.
Okay, so all right, other than Aruba.
Antigua.
Other than that, I'll tell you. Out of the 10 islands we went to, 11 islands?
No, we went to 10 islands.
10 islands. We got recognised in 8 of them.
Mad. Now, this isn't Londoners or UKers.
This is locals.
The locals of that country recognised us. We went to Grenada and we were in the mountains.
The sticks, like
the mountains, like
country.
Country. And when we got to the top, the guy took us to
a tour,
like a rum place to show us the rum and to show us like cinnamon and cocoa and all them things. And that's where the woman's like, "You guys are from TikTok, huh? Hey,
who?
Hey,
me, he, him. You, she, her.
What? I'm like, what?
Literally.
And she's like, yeah, I follow your content. I really like you guys. When is your Grenada content coming out? I said, you must be killing me. No, kidding me. I repeat that in the name of Jesus. Not killing me, because I don't want nothing like that to happen to me, because I want to live a long life.
But yeah.
Then we went to Antigua.
Yep.
What happened in Antigua? As soon as we got off the ship. You don't even remember?
I do. Some guy ran up to us, you know. Sorry. And then he's like trying to pull his phone out, and he's like this, shaking. And he's like, sorry, I'm nervous. I was like, what are you nervous about?
He said, I'm trembling.
I said, what?
I said, I'm so confused. What's wrong? And he was like, I follow you guys. Me and my missus, we follow you. And as we're walking, it's basically, I met my friend Nibs in Antigua. Big up you, Nibs. And he took us around the island, but obviously he had to get us off the port. But as we're walking out of the port, the guy that said he was trembling has walked away. Then he's run back and said, look, them down there, everybody wants to come and meet you.
So we look back, bare people.
Yeah, and then we ended up walking back and taking pictures. Guys, it was surreal. Aruba, Grenada, Antigua,
St. Kitts,
wild,
St. Lucia,
mad. It was a humbling moment.
100%.
To know that our content has reached so far.
These places that I'd never ever expected that. Now, granted, in London we do get recognised a lot.
Yeah.
But
and that never becomes normal.
Yeah. I'm forever grateful for that stuff. I'll never despise that stuff. But for it to happen in different islands,
that is different. I said, Ron, people actually know Meet the Thorpes. Like, we've actually brought, because a lot of the things they were saying was that we've brought a lot of joy, like in their hard times, that they were able to find joy in our content. And I'm like, it's like a wraparound moment. Like, we started this during the pandemic. We're not going to say the word. We'll say the pandemic because I don't want this to get low views because of it. The pandemic, we started this. And that was only to bring joy to other people. And we continued, and it is bringing joy. It just made me smile. It makes me so happy, and I'm just so grateful, not only to you guys that are watching this, because, you know, we have hit over 1,000 subscribers, 1,700 subscribers. This is a 6th episode, which is wild. Is this a 6th episode? No, this will be the 7th, I think. But anyway, it was just humbling. The cruise, again, the water, it scares me. I don't know if I can do it again. And do you know what it is? With me, I like to go when I want to go. On the ship, you can't go nowhere. They said, you're coming off the ship at 8 a.m., you get back by 5 p.m.
And do you know what's mad? Yeah, another thing that's mad is sometimes the ship just stays one place. All you can see is water. No islands to the left, to the right, nowhere. Certain times it's moving. Like, we went to the gym for the first time, going on that treadmill or the cross trainer, and you're seeing the boat, like, you're seeing it travel. You're like, raw, this is trippy. But yeah.
Do you know what's so crazy though? But what I will say, yeah, is that the cruise is, they know what they're doing. Yeah, we was on the boat for 14 days and went to 10 countries. We definitely could have gone to 14 countries because I'm telling you, they were going at like 8 knots or 18 knots per hour. 18 knots, I think it works out to about 16 miles, or 20 knots works out to about 18 miles per hour. They were sailing at 18 miles per hour, bro. Put your foot on it. Get us there.
They're like, oh, we've got 522 miles left to the next island. We're like, hurry up then. You know what I mean? Or bare times it will just stop, because we'll be sunbathing. And we're like,
the clouds aren't moving. Nothing's moving.
What's going on? We're just stuck.
Yeah. But all in all, would you do a cruise again?
I would, but I would do my due diligence in making sure that it is an audience of that like-minded and I'm interested in.
I don't
really care about British culture. I left London, so I didn't have to.
That's what it is. So there we go. That's what it is. I left London. I didn't leave London to get back on
experience
London again.
Culture, yeah.
Like, even the buffet food, there was no Caribbean food, guys. It was like fish and chips, beef, turkey.
They tried. They
roast
definitely
potatoes.
tried with their menus.
No, they didn't.
No, they did.
No, they didn't.
They tried.
They didn't.
It wasn't Caribbean.
The buffet wasn't a try, Adrian. There was no trying in the buffet.
You didn't go.
Bro, yeah, definitely I didn't go.
You didn't go. They tried. They had lamb, they had beef, they had pork, they had quail.
British foods.
They had quail.
What I wanted was some rondong, some boiled dumpling, some hard food, some, rice and peas, some curry. And you get me? Like, them kind of things is what I wanted. No, I had pizza and chips every single day.
That was your choice, but yeah.
It wasn't, because what else was I going to eat? A beef Wellington. I don't want that.
That was best stuff to eat.
Nah, bro. But yeah, the cruise, I'm happy to be home. Yeah. I was defo...
If you're from the UK and you want to experience the UK on a ship,
go there.
Britannia is for you.
Yeah.
That's not what we wanted.
No.
So this particular cruise or ship
was not for us. Yeah, absolutely.
But,
yeah.
I'd definitely do it again. What's one thing, if you wasn't with me, that you wouldn't do?
The cruise.
What?
The cruise. If it wasn't for you, I would have never got on a cruise.
Okay.
That would never be my thing. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be a bad boy parker. I can park a car very well. Am I lying? Can I park the... Adrian, put some respect on my name. Look, don't play up. Just be honest.
No, you're good. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, you can park.
I'm very good at parking.
You can park.
If there's a tight space, no, our car is getting in there, and I'm doing it in like 4. 1, 2, 3, straighten up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Who taught you
I'm
that?
about you did. Oh. That's what I just said. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know how to park. What about you?
I think I know. I definitely we wouldn't have started Meet the Thorpes if it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
You've been wanting to do content for
since we got married. 2013,
years.
the year after we got married.
And I wasn't really on social media like that, and I didn't understand the concept of YouTube. Tara would sit there and watch these YouTubers, and I'm like, remember, I used to think, that's killing your brain? Like, it's not.
Yeah,
doing
he
anything.
used to hate it.
Go and learn something. Why don't you watch a documentary? Or I would only use YouTube to see documentaries or
a tutorial
on something. So I didn't understand. She's watching people live their lives.
Yeah.
What kind of madness is that?
You hated it. He would get so irritated. And I begged Adrian from 2014. What a lot of people don't know is I actually had a YouTube channel called Tara L. Thorpe. Yeah. Which is actually what I changed to Meet the Thorpes eventually. But I used to do vlogs on my own. I used to do makeup videos. I used to do all of that stuff. And I would beg Adrian to be a part of it. And Adrian would say no. And finally, like you guys know, in COVID, yeah, he had nowhere to go. So we have to do the videos. But do you know what's so wild? Could you imagine if we started back then? Where we would be. But actually, I can't even say that because what is meant for you, when it's meant for you, is when you get it.
God's perfect timing, man.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we could have started 10 years ago and not have much success. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like God has really ushered and...
He's helped us. It's been by his grace, by
100%.
his favor.
We have had a lot of success in the short time that we've been doing this. 3 years that we've been doing this? Yeah. And we have succeeded in a lot of things, which I'm grateful for. It's actually dumbfounding. Like,
I remember actually praying for the things that we've got now.
I remember for praying for less than what we have now.
Yeah, of course.
That's wild. And I will still get up sometimes. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go. I don't want to film. But I'm grateful, God, because you have blessed us crazily.
Yeah.
What's something I know? One thing that you wouldn't do.
What?
If we weren't together, you would still take an order if they gave it to you wrong. So if Adrian orders, I'm not explaining this well, guys. The jet lag is real.
It's not even that deep.
I'm trying to drink some water to hydrate myself.
Was like literally 5 hours.
Adrian,
behind.
I'm struggling.
Wake
Adrian
up.
washed my cup, yeah, and I'm telling you, I can taste garlic in this straw.
Did you have garlic before?
No. Did you clean the straw?
Yeah. If you can taste garlic, that's definitely your breath.
It's not.
It has to be. I cleaned it.
It's not. Did you go inside and clean?
I couldn't go in that deep inside, but I didn't want you to taste bleach and all that stuff.
I don't mind tasting the bleach because then I know it's clean. Anyway. When me and Adrian got together, if Adrian ordered a chicken burger, but they brought him a fish burger, Adrian would eat it. Mm-hmm. No.
Damn right.
Hello. Hi, sorry.
I'll be like, sorry, babe. No, you don't need to.
Hi, sorry. He ordered a chicken burger. Wait, did I say fish burger?
Yeah.
He ordered this and you've given him this. Can you fix it? 100%.
And I'm just like, look, it's no problem. I'll eat it.
What do you mean it's no problem? You ordered something specifically.
Yeah, but it's
so
like,
eat it.
It's not that deep. I'll just eat it, innit?
No, not me. If my order ain't correct, I need that thing to go back.
To be fair, I'm still like that. If it's not correct, I'll just let it happen. Only time I'm comfortable with you doing stuff like that now and showing yourself is if they need to reduce this price. And as you do, all the time you order more and then you might not finish something. Or you might even take one piece of what you've taken and just leave it there. And then you'll be like, sorry, excuse me, can you take this off? It wasn't nice. I'm with it.
Yeah, no, because it's not nice.
I'm with that.
No, he made
reduce that. Reduce that price, boss.
He made it seem like I order it just to try it and then send it back. No, I order it with the full intention that I'm going to eat it. I try it and I'm like, no, that doesn't taste right. No, sorry, can you remove this off the bill? I remember when, I'm not going to say the restaurant, I ordered a breakfast, yeah? The sausages tasted funny, yeah? They tasted like them bad boys had not been refrigerated, yeah? And they were off. I said, yeah, can you remove these sausages? Because this does not taste nice. I took one cut of the sausage. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm sorry. He said, oh, no, that's not going to happen. I said, that is going to happen. So could you remove it now? Now. And he said, no. I said, how could you tell me? He said, it's not my fault that your taste buds don't work.
I mean...
I said, sir...
I get him, though. And I get the vim.
I channeled my mum.
Your mum?
The Consumer Act. Yeah?
You're one of them?
I know the Consumer Acts, yeah?
But you don't.
Adrian, you've seen me argue the Consumer Act.
You say it.
Okay,
but
hold on.
I know you don't know.
Hold on. We made an order with a delivery service. They delivered us food, did they not? Yeah. When the food came, the food was terrible. I lie. They told me they can't give me a refund.
That is correct.
Once I pulled out the Consumer Act, I can't remember which one it was, the Consumer Act of 1974. Yeah. When I pulled it out, did she not say, I'm sorry, Mrs. Thorpe. Yes, we will get the refund to you now. Would you like it as credit or would you like it back in your bank account? Bank account. Bank account. So don't come to me. My Consumer Acts, baby, I will complain if it's not what it is, if it's not what it needs to be. But I'm not the girl that's going to order something and then complain about it because I don't want to pay it. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, you
like, if it doesn't taste good, it doesn't taste good. You're going to have to remove this from the table. Like, I'm not eating this. It's no.
But if that was me, it didn't taste good. 1, I'm eating it. And 2, I'm not complaining.
That's crazy. And then you're paying
even if I don't eat it, yeah, I wouldn't be like, sorry, could I take it off? I'm scared. I don't know what it is.
What? You're a big man.
I'm intimidated. I don't know. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I don't know.
I'm scared.
I don't know.
You're a big man.
It's awkward. It's very awkward.
I can sit in the awkwardness. That's not a problem.
Another thing that's awkward, yeah. You know when you go out, like especially birthdays, big gatherings.
Go Dutch. Go Dutch.
Bro.
You went there with your £20 limit.
When you go out to birthdays, events, whatever,
yeah,
and there is a mass bill, and there's like, let's say there's at least 10 people there. People are like, okay, I'm not paying service charge. I get so embarrassed.
I can't do not the service
so
charge,
embarrassed,
man. I can't not do the service charge.
Is it a buffet? Or, do you know this is what I want to say every time I don't say it. Sorry, guys. Are we in a buffet? So you didn't serve yourself. So this is why we're paying service charge. Yeah, but it's optional. No. You got a service.
Yeah.
Pay.
Do you know what it is as well, yeah? The service charge, I'm not saying that as like to be bougie. I'm not bougie.
No.
Listen, when we had nothing, yeah? And people, I think sometimes, sorry to go off, I think sometimes people think we have more than what we have. Yeah, I think they think we have more than what we have. This is not coming from a bougie place, bro.
Yeah, no way.
Listen, service charge, they've served you, unless the service has categorically been absolutely awful.
Terrible.
I won't pay service charge.
You made that known.
And I'll make it a complaint. I'm just letting you know, because of the standard of your service, I am not paying the service charge. But they've served you, they've had a smile on their face, it's their job. No, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, pay the service charge. I don't like that stuff. If you couldn't afford to come out and eat, don't go out to eat.
But the reason why we pay service charge, because I don't know about you, but for me, I was a gas engineer before we started doing Meet the Thorpes. So I know I delivered a service, or I had to deliver a service.
Yeah.
Before that, I've worked in retail. I've worked in schools. I've been, different jobs, and I know when you're working, you deliver a service. So for me, I've always been labor intensive, and for that, I want to be paid. So when I go to a restaurant and I can see that
someone's working hard,
like you're asking this person if they want that, and it's not just you they're serving a whole restaurant.
You're
saying their place of job, you're not going to pay them what they're owed. No.
If the service
you
charge
don't deserve
is on
to
there,
eat
just
what
pay
they're cooking. Then go to a fish and chip. Go to a chicken shop. You are sit down, 10 take someone's place and get served.
Take someone's place.
There's a seat there, isn't it?
Yeah, but
like
I hear what you're saying, but you're saying it wrong. I hear what you're saying. I can't
stand that stuff.
Do you know what I can't stand? Is, well, what I couldn't stand. No, even still I can't stand, yeah? When you go out in a large group of people to a restaurant and you're ordering food, but you have a limit.
Oh.
You have a budget.
My God. Speak about it.
You have a budget.
Speak about it.
Okay, so it might be my friend's birthday. So I've gone and I said, hey, listen.
You seen the a la carte menu?
I'm saving my money. I researched the menu before I got there.
I don't drink.
I know I don't drink. I know that I'm only having
roughly £40.
A Coke.
£50.
And a main. You know, if times are hard or if I'm trying to save for something. Let's say I've got a £40 budget. But I go there and everyone's like, yeah, man, pass it Don Julio. Oh, let me get a vodka in this and let me get this. And they're ordering hella starters and hella desserts and whatever. So I've got my £40. So I've totaled up the bill. Okay, fine. And then it's...
And your service charge?
Service charge, whatever. And then it comes down, yeah, we might as well go Dutch. Sorry, what? Do you know what? I'm not going to lie, yeah? I don't mind the go Dutch thing if we've all agreed previously that we're going Dutch. Because if that's the case, I'm ordering what I want. Yeah, we're going Dutch. But if we've not had the discussion...
Buy out the whole thing.
And you've got that one person that's ordering everything and every single drink. Bro, I'm not going Dutch. So my thing came to £38.29. I'll round it up to 40. My thing might even come up to £35. I'll still round it up to 40. That's what we always do. We always round up. If it's at 34, I will still pay 40. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I will still pay 40. No. Yes, if everyone just pays 90. Huh? Pay 90 what? Pay 90 what? I didn't buy Don Julio. I didn't buy vodka. Okay? I didn't buy Grey Goose. That wasn't my order. Your cocktails that cost you £10, I bought a Coke and I sipped on it slowly.
You did.
And I said, no ice. And I said, can I have the Coke that comes out of the machine? Because I know that I'll get more than I would if I got it in a bottle. Okay? I didn't get no ice because I'm sipping on my thing. I'm like this. I'm sipping on that bad boy. You're there filling out your belly. Nyamming for you, your Marge, your father, your sisters, your uncle, nyamming out the whole place. Yeah, I think we should just all go Dutch. No, I'm not going Dutch. But if we made an agreement that we're going Dutch, nyam your belly full.
Yeah.
You seen? Mad.
Hey, listen. Yeah. I think going out, with people, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is a very, very risky occasion.
Yeah. I will never forget when we were younger, you'd go to like your friends' birthdays and stuff. Like obviously now it's an unwritten rule. Like if I go out for my friend's birthday, I know that I'm coming out with a certain amount of money, or I know that it's possibly depending on where you're going. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, we're going Hakkasan. Yeah. I know roughly what this is going to look like. If we all go Dutch, I know what this is looking like. But me and my friends, if I'm being honest, me and my friends, we've made a decision straight away. It's Dutch. We're all going Dutch. Me and my friends, we all know we go Dutch. We just know it. No one's totally like, oh, okay, I had the card and it cost £22.90.
Yeah, but sometimes your friends invite.
But even if your friends can't afford to go Dutch, I'll be like, I can't go Dutch. Or I'll be like, look, I can't go Dutch this time. I'm just going to have to pay what I'm paying for. But if we go out for a friend's birthday, I know that I'm paying for me and I'm putting money towards my friend's birthday's dinner. Mm-hmm. We know this. But do you remember back in the day when you would go out for your friend's birthday and everyone would just pay their little piece of money, oh, mine paid £21.57. You didn't even include service charge. And at the end of the bill, there's £500 left. And everyone's like, but hold on. But it's the ones where they're like, I've paid, I'm going now, yeah?
Oh. No, ma'am.
Take a seat.
Ma'am.
Take a seat.
Collect your backside, come.
Ain't nobody leaving until they say that the balance is zero.
Do you know how much birthdays I've been to?
Adrian.
And the birthday person has had to fork out at the end and you feel bad. And I've added money, I'm saying, rather.
Adrian, one birthday thing that I went to, even recently, I went to a birthday thing. Nobody else wanted to pay. There was like £60 left on the receipt.
60?
Nobody wanted to pay it.
How much people was there?
About 8 or 9.
Oh my, that is...
Nobody wanted to pay it. They were like,
you should have paid that though.
The service charge. Adrian, I said, I can't, I'm embarrassed. I said, I can't bring a card reader. And that £60, yeah, hurt me. That hurt me. That could have gone towards a pair of trainers. Yeah? That could have gone towards a nice meal for me and you. Okay? I had the £60. I didn't have the £60. Do you get what I'm saying? It's mad. It's mad. I also know one thing that you wouldn't do.
What?
You wouldn't wash up with fairy liquid and bleach.
Yeah,
Adrian would wash up and the egg, the cup would be smelling like egg.
No.
Frozy. Moldy. Nasty.
What's a frozy?
Frozy. Moldy.
No, it definitely wouldn't smell like egg.
You know when you go to someone's house and you drink out of their cup and you go,
oh, guys, go and do that now. Especially if they have glass. That's how you know if you want to eat or drink from someone's yard. Go.
It's either an old...
The sniff test is crazy.
And guys, you do not go into people's house sniffing glasses.
Wait.
Oh, you do?
One time, Tara had people over at my yard, yeah? And respectfully, so they did something nice. The intention was good, yeah? But this is one thing. In my house...
Are you sure you want to say this on camera?
In my house, nobody can come in my yard and wash my things. You hear me, I say? Nobody can come in my yard and wash my plate and cup. Hear me now, boss?
And forks.
Because that time, Tara had people over and they...
Offered to wash up.
And Tara let them. When I came home now to use the utensils in my yard, me take a fork and see, what on? How is there rice? How is there rice grains in the fork something? And I looked at the plate and it's like hard cheese on. I said, Tara, yo babe, walk one.
He was like, did you wash up? What are you doing, Tara? And I said, I didn't wash up.
Who washed up? You won't say no names.
Then I said the name. And he's like, what? Nah.
I got the...
He got the whole thing. Sorry.
I don't know what that's called.
The
dryer tray, yeah, where all the plates, cups, knives, whatever. I put the whole thing in the sink. I washed them bad boys one by one. I washed them. Because I know how I want my things. You know what I'm saying? I washed every single one and when I was washing, there's bare stuff on the... makes me sick.
And ever since that day, and this was about 9 years ago, ever since that day, nobody can come into the house and wash up. And I know it's coming from a good place.
Yeah,
like, you see me, I won't offer to wash up in somebody's yard because I know that I am... Listen, if you ask me to wash a dish, that dish is going to be smelling beautiful, like bleach. It's going to be clean. It's going to be great. And you're going to see your face in it.
Some people were even...
However,
no,
I don't know what you like. So I'm not going to wash up in your house. So ask any of my friends. I've never washed up in their house.
I mean, I've seen some people's sponges need to be changed.
It needs to go.
Because that sponge, they look like...
mud. Look like Brillepad. Dirty and nasty and woolly.
Their sponge look like they wash bricks with it. Like, yeah.
There's no more of the hard part at the top. It's just pure sponge.
And some of the utensils need a Brillepad.
Stop now. Just stop now, man. Do you know, people are going to stop inviting us into their houses, you know. Don't, man.
All right, dilemmas. Our producer ain't in today, so I'm going to read it out. So, been with my partner for a while, and I really like him. Things are getting serious, and he wants to have kids. How do I tell him I don't want kids? Brother, this should have been a conversation from the get-go. You lot should have had this from the get-go.
Yeah, but
I don't know how long they've been together.
That,
why not?
Yeah, you can have we had the conversation from the get-go.
You know what? We can only talk to you from our point of view, innit?
Yeah.
And our point of view is usually either we've been through it or we're just going to give you what we feel.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a man who's always wanted kids.
And we had a conversation about having kids when we were younger.
And
we wanted kids.
Not married.
Had our babies' names.
Everything.
When
we got married, Tara decided to tell me, when we was having this conversation, like, should we have kids now? Tara told me she didn't want kids. My heart broke. But I'm like, you've now told me now we're married. Like, You told me now that you don't want kids.
But can I say something?
And I'm madly in love with you, so it's not like I can just leave.
But can I say something? This was not a trap, by the way, because people will be like, oh, you trapped him. I didn't trap him.
We were together
Genuinely,
years.
we had been together already for how many years?
7 years.
And then we got married, and I was just like, no, I don't think I want it. I enjoy just me and you. I love it just being me and you. And then it turned into us. It did break your heart. It did. And I actually, it makes me feel really sad. It makes me feel mad emotional because I am not the same person that you got with when I was 14, when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm not the same person. So obviously we got married and we should have had that conversation again before we got married. It just wasn't a conversation to have.
Well, if you change your mind. Yeah,
because we had spoken about it. So it was, for me, it wasn't even on my mind anymore. I wasn't thinking about that. And then we got married. I decided I didn't want kids. Then we decided, okay, do you know what? We're going to try for kids. I wanted kids again. And then obviously we had the whole turmoil of trying to get pregnant, ovulation test by them like no one's business. I've got polycystic ovaries. Then I've got the doctors telling me that they think I've got ovarian cancer. Do you remember? Yeah. Then I've got them telling me, it's just a whole heap of madness when it came to my health. And I was like, this is long. And the whole disappointment of trying for a child and every time you think,
yes, it might be.
And it's not. It was crushing. The most crushing feeling ever. So I've stood 10 toes down even more on me not wanting to have children because I don't want to experience it again. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think now it's more the disappointment.
But also I like my selfish life. I enjoy my selfish life.
I still want to share that.
I get that, but
I don't think children will alter it too much.
Children alter everything.
But not too much.
They alter everything. Look at our friends. Their life has changed. Obviously for them it's good. Their life has changed. But I don't want to, if I want to go to Brighton at 4 o'clock in the morning, I want to go.
So you can't do that with a child?
No, because it's not, if I want to go to Brighton now at 3 o'clock in the morning, do you think I'm waking up a baby to put the baby in a car to take them? That's bad, man.
No, don't wake
them up. I ain't doing that. Put them in the car seat. No, it's not like that. What if the child's got school the next morning?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, what if I decide that I want to go to Istanbul tomorrow? I can't. It's term time. Now I've got to be paying big prices like all the parents in the holidays. I don't want to do that. I like my selfish life. I like my life with Adrian. I like what we have. I don't want it to change. I am not a person that likes change. I don't like change. I like us. I love us. I love what me and Adrian do together. I love the freedom that we have. I love the fact that we're not tied down to anything. If we decided that tomorrow we're going to go live in Australia, we could do it. When you think about children, you can't do that. Well, there's got to be a lot more planning involved.
Yeah, but that's it.
My money isn't my money anymore.
No, it's
my money. No, but they didn't work for it. They didn't work for it.
What?
Like, deep it, yeah?
You're going to be responsible
for
a whole human being.
I'm 34 years old. Yeah. And I'm still my mum's child. My mum can never kick me out of our house. Yeah? Wow. Hi, mum, I just don't feel well. Could you make me some red pea soup, please?
She has a duty of care. You're her daughter.
Adrian, I don't want duty of care over nobody else. But I've said it would be wicked because I know how much Adrian wants children to not have a child.
Facts.
So I have agreed to us having a child if God permits. But if it was my choice, and it probably will change.
I'm just saying I got twins on both sides of my family.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm rebuking it. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. Put it into the chair so whoever sits here next can come and get pregnant and have twins. Not me. I feel like I now need to have a child to ensure, because that is such a big thing. Do you get what I'm saying? I love my nieces. I love my nephews. But I am very scared of jacking up a child.
Yeah, like, don't you think from your experience of childhood, your experience of being an adult and seeing your friends deal with their children and just your knowledge, wouldn't you feel, I've learned so much of what I would like to do, what I would like to be, what I would like to pour into a child. Wouldn't you think I could be a really great mum?
No, because I look at my friends who know how to stick to a diet, are disciplined, and I would love to be like them, but I'm not. So just because I see it doesn't mean that I can emulate it. But I understand that having a child children is a big thing for you. So that's why I've agreed to have one. And I hope that when my child looks back and sees this video that they won't be like, oh, she never wanted me. It's not that I didn't want you. Yeah. Because I am very happy that I in my future self would be happy that I've got you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even so much that, guys, I'm not an emotionally attached person, okay? So even I said to Adrian, all right, fine, I don't want to get pregnant because I don't want to die. So why don't we just get a surrogate? He said no to having a surrogate because he wants to experience it. Well, the baby ain't in your belly, bruh.
No, but I want to be able to touch my woman's belly when I want.
No, but I might not.
You'd be like, babe, baby's kicking. I'm like,
no.
That's so random.
I don't like that stuff. I don't like that stuff. I'm also scared that I could, childbirth scares me. And I don't want to go through it. It's never a thing that I ever want to go through.
That's fine. You got to conquer your fears.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Oh, it's finding the balance. I don't want to experience it. I don't want to experience that. I don't want to experience feeling a baby kick in my stomach. I don't want to experience having a baby. I don't.
Well, that's what comes with it.
So that's why we should get a surrogate. This is what I'm saying. We've got to meet each other in the middle. Okay, so when you say you would never adopt, you said before that if we had a child, our own child, you would consider it. Like, if you thought, like, do you know what? I think we've got the finances, we've got the resources. Let's add in another addition to the family, whatever you would.
But adoption's not my first.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So it wasn't that you would never adopt. You said, I just wouldn't adopt for my first child. I want my baby. I want to see myself in my child. That's what you said. So I just had to clarify that because you never said that. Okay, but just let me say.
Fine.
Just let me say.
My opinion.
Okay, and that's fine. I'm just clarifying so people know.
Yeah, that's all right.
Babe, just stop.
It's fine.
Stop.
Right.
So, yeah. I don't even know how we got here. What was the freaking question that she was... Basically,
you need to have a candid
conversation. Because,
for everyone... If you're in a relationship, there should be a few things that
you
discuss before things get serious. Because just like I got married and Tara, we've been married 10 years now. Mm-hmm. I would have wanted all 3 kids by now. I've got for every person in my
friendship group.
Every one of them have more than 2 children, they have at least 2 children. Every one. And when we got married, there was no one with children. Just put that into context. So when I've got a lot of children around me, and probably for the majority of them, I'm their godfather.
Yeah.
So I feel I'd be a good father, and I feel Tara would be a good mum.
I think you'd be a fantastic father.
But this question is saying, how should I tell him?
Tell him.
You should have told him ages ago. But
even now, like, just tell him. Just tell him.
Tell him.
Because you don't want to be in our situation.
Yeah.
And this is a hard situation to be in. Because I love this man more than anything, but I don't want kids. I don't want to experience it. I've been through too much heartache with this whole trying to create a child. I don't know if you've seen us. We was on 24 Hours in A&E. They got a whole story on there. I don't want to experience it. I don't want to go through it. I'm not interested. I'd rather just live my life and just be happy and not have to worry about that. Whereas with Adrian, he would like to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. I ain't interested. But this is why you need to have these conversations going forward. Like, if we were to have issues with fertility, would you want to keep trying? What would be, like, these are conversations that need to be had before you get married.
Are there any issues?
Because the reality is, I don't know, looking back, if we had this conversation before we got married, I'm not sure we would have got married.
Yeah, I've thought this bare times, and I doubt it.
It's painful to say.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Because he really wants them. I don't.
I doubt it.
I'm happy to be the rich auntie vibes, come round, give my nieces and nephews a present on Christmas Day, drop off Easter eggs for Easter. I don't want it. So have the conversation.
As early as possible. If it comes up.
Yeah.
If you know that you have like strong views on childhood, future, whatever, have that conversation.
Yeah.
If you're serious about that person, or you can tell that the direction that the relationship's going in is gonna go serious, you need to have that conversation.
Yeah.
If you're a guy and you've got children already, tell that woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a serious
If
conversation
you're a woman
to have.
and you know that your family is known for being barren, like there's problems.
Yeah, it's not just women, it's men and women. Both men and women can have infertility issues.
Well,
if you know that,
though,
speak on it.
Say it.
But yeah, I think the conversation needs to be had so you don't end up in this situation where, you know, like you said, he would have loved to have kids from the get-go.
But what I'm not saying is that I don't enjoy what we have now, because you see us.
Yeah.
You see what we're about.
You just want, you would like to experience it different.
Do you know
would
what
like
we
to
have?
experience it in
What
your
we
child.
have now, I love.
Yeah.
But a child is a bonus.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with a bonus. When you get bonuses from work, you're like happy. Ooh, a child for me is a bonus. So I would love to have what we have, but with a bonus.
Yeah.
Hopefully happen soon.
I rebuke it. I don't rebuke it like that. I'll give you your one child if God will. No, let me not say that. Stop it. If God, if you want this for us.
Yes, he does.
You don't know that. You don't know if he wants that for you.
Yeah,
you don't know that. If
Okay,
he wants that for us. Babe, stop. I'm being serious.
Cool.
If God wants that for us, then it will happen whether I like it or not. I'm being dead serious. Stop it. If God wants it for us, it's going to happen whether I want it or not. But I pray that God will prepare me for that moment if that is something that he wants for us and prepares you for that moment. Because I think sometimes with parenthood, we look at this thing like all roses. Oh, it's going to be a baby me. But also that child is going to have its own things. And I just pray that God will prepare us for it. If we do get pregnant in the future and that pregnancy is successful and that child goes full term and comes out healthy and whatever, then I want to let you know, child, that it's not that I didn't want you, I'm scared. Okay? I'm scared.
What you got on your feet, babe?
Today, I've got my suede brown Air Forces on. You know, I'm an Air Force babe. I am an Air Force babe. I love them. Any colour, really. But yeah, these are the brown suede ones. Adrian bought them for me as a surprise. And they're just great.
They're just great, yeah.
They're just great. What about you, babes?
I love them as well. Today I have some black, grey and white Nike Dunks lows, custom with MTT, which is abbreviation for Meet the Thorpes, and the other foot says Taz, which is my best friend over here. I customized these because it's a colour that I always wear, black, white and grey. As you can see, Meet the Thorpe merch on the way, football tops, NFL, hockey jerseys as well. So I like this colour. I like suede. I didn't want leather. I thought let me be a bit different.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Can I also say I remember when he bought those? Because I remember we were brassic, yeah? And this guy spent our last money on a pair of trainers for himself in the month of October, which is my birthday month. I was like, what? Am I lying?
No, but you already had your birthday present.
It doesn't matter.
Can you imagine how selfish that is? You've already had a birthday present. I'm like, all right, there's some change there, so let me go and get
There's
something.
some change. We didn't have any money.
It was like, it was some change. But your thing was, you got it in my birthday month.
I don't think you should get stuff on my birthday month.
What? You're selfish.
But anyway, guys, it has been wonderful. We have thoroughly enjoyed this podcast. Adrian has told me not to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Last week's episode, some of you guys were uncomfortable or found it uncomfortable being involved in the conversation. But me and Adrian have always said that we give you guys the realness when it comes to relationships. Yes, this is my best friend. He's my husband. I love him so much. But we do have times where we argue. And that's just what it is. Sometimes we argue.
Like every relationship.
Like every relationship. And we will not betray the perfect relationship or marriage. And yes, we have times where it gets like that and we have times like this. So I just wanted to say, you may have felt uncomfortable, but you had a bird's eye into what sometimes marriage can look like. And we really appreciate you guys for sticking. I cannot believe that we have got 1,700 subscribers for True Talk with the Thorpes. We appreciate you guys. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. I am knackered. I am tired. I am jet lagged. I am
cold.
tired. I am cold. I hope you guys are keeping warm in this weather. Crank up that heating.
Well, not too much.
Not too much because the bills, it's mad. We got the email about our energy bill going up. Crazy. So, it's crazy. But we have really appreciated you guys sticking around and watching. Please subscribe if you're watching. If you're not already subscribed, comment. If you've got any dilemmas, let us know. Follow us on all socials. Meet the Thorpes on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. True Talk with the Thorpes, YouTube. Have a good week. I will see you in the next episode. Peace.